Today we're diving into the world of poetry explication and analysis. I'm Professor Morrow and I'll be your guide through this enlightening journey. We'll be using the poem The Waking by Theodor Roethke as the example. You can access the poem through the link provided and I encourage you to follow along. So what exactly is a poetry explication? A poetry explication is a detailed examination and interpretation of a poem. It's like peeling back the layers of an onion to reveal the hidden meanings, emotions, and techniques used by the poet. So why is poetry explication important? Well, it helps us understand and appreciate the depth of a poem, its themes, and the poet's intentions. It's a little bit like solving a puzzle, and each piece of the analysis contributes to a clearer picture. Let's break down the process into steps. Step 1. Read the poem. Begin by reading the poem several times. Understand its literal meaning and identify any unfamiliar words or phrases. In The Waking by Roethke, he explores the themes of awakening and self-discovery. Step 2. Analyze the poem's structure and form. In this case, The Waking is written in quatrains with a consistent rhyme scheme. Note any shifts in tone, mood, or rhythm. Step 3. Dive into the imagery and symbolism used by the poet. The Waking contains vivid imagery like I wake to sleep and take my waking slow, which suggests a profound awakening. Imagery related to nature, waking, and sleeping, which are part of the natural life cycle, are all prevalent throughout this poem. Step 4. Explore figurative language such as metaphors and similes. Roethke employs metaphors like I learn by going where I have to go, conveying the idea of learning through experience. This is just one of the many metaphors present throughout the poem. Step 5. Identify the poem's themes. In The Waking, themes of self-discovery, the journey of life, and the interconnectedness of nature are prevalent. Step 6. Consider the poet's intention. What message is Roethke trying to convey? Do his choices in language and form support that message? And step 7. Finally, you complete your analysis and compile it into a coherent essay, starting with an introduction, followed by body paragraphs that discuss each aspect we've covered, and conclude with a summary of your findings. Now, some additional tips are to use evidence from the poem to support your analysis and avoid making assumptions. If you can find textual evidence to back up your interpretations, you'll have a much stronger analysis, and as always, cite your sources properly. And there you have it. Creating a poetry explication is like unraveling the mysteries of a poem, and it's not hard once you get into it and when you give yourself enough time to appreciate the poem in the same way that you would appreciate a really delicious meal. It deepens your appreciation for the art of poetry and hones your analytical skills. So take your time, explore The Waking by Theodor Roethke, and start your own poetic journey. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of poetry, and if you have any questions or need further guidance, feel free to reach out. Happy analyzing, and may your understanding of poetry awaken like never before.